Choose the word that, when inserted in the sentence to replace the blank, best fits the meaning of the sentence. The union delegates claimed they acknowledged that what they did was unfair and wrong and want to blank it by repealing the notorious tax regulations. Without even looking at our choices yet, we can understand from the context of the sentence the meaning of the word that's meant to fit the blank. We see that, number one, the union delegates acknowledge they did something unfair, and number two, they want to blank this unfair action by repealing the notorious tax regulations. We can see that these tax regulations are a bad thing, as they're described as notorious, and therefore repealing them would be good. So by boiling down our sentence, we see that the delegates did something bad, and to blank it, they will do something good. We can see that our blank is meant to be a word like make up for. With this in mind, let's take a look at our choices and see what best matches up with this. A. Compensate. While compensate does mean to make up for, which is what we're looking for, it has a slightly different connotation. Compensate implies giving someone something new because something else went wrong. For example, if you receive a salty dish at a restaurant, they may compensate you with a free dessert. In this case, however, it's not exactly compensation. The union delegates are repealing the tax regulations, which was the problem in the first place. But let's not be too quick to mark this off. We'll keep an eye on it as we take a look at our other choices. B. Condone. To condone means to accept or overlook something bad. This doesn't align with the sentence, as we can see that the delegates acknowledge their actions were wrong and want to fix the situation, not overlook it. This can be marked as incorrect. C. Eradicate. To eradicate means to completely eliminate something. While the delegates may want to repeal the tax regulations, the word eradicate doesn't convey the idea of correcting a wrong. It's more about total removal, which we can see doesn't fit in this context. This can be marked as incorrect as well. D. Rectify. As to rectify means to correct something or make it right, we can see that this fits the sentence perfectly, as the delegates are trying to address their unfair actions by repealing the regulations. Taking nuance into account, this is a better fit than compensate, which we can now mark off. This is likely our answer, but we'll take a look at choice E just in case. E. Revamp. Meaning to improve or give something a new form, revamp might suggest making changes, but it doesn't capture the idea of correcting a wrong, which is the focus of the sentence. This being the case, this choice can be marked off, and we can mark choice D, rectify, as our final answer.